great thing to add to the bench press, what we like to use are bands. As you can see, we have set up here. We have these pins here on the bottom of our cage that make it a little bit easier to set it up. If you don't have these, you can just wrap around a couple heavy dumbbells, maybe a set of hundreds and then another 95 outside. But we have the pins. The point of the bands is to help you to increase the bar speed and work on the acceleration through the movement. As you press the bar up off of your chest, it is becoming heavier and heavier every single split second of the way as you push it up. Therefore, you have to accelerate to get the bar up, okay? So, how does that apply? Well, if we're working on increasing the bar speed, we're working on increasing speed. It's speed strength. That is absolutely going to transfer over into the ring, into the cage. Whenever you're throwing a strike, you want speed. Of course, it comes from the ground up, but you have to work every single part of your body, and this is helping the upper body and those arms. So I'll demonstrate a couple reps here. It's the same setup as before. Notice my feet are on the floor, solid. I have a good wide stance with stability and balance here. My chest is big, my shoulders are back, my butt is on the bench, my head is on the bench. I'm going to grab it in that same position. I'm going to take it off of the rack, stabilize it. A lot of times when you take it off with bands, it'll want to move a little bit. So take it off. Here, I'm pulling it down. And whenever I press it up, I'm pressing it up and I'm trying to go as fast as I possibly can. Again. Just like so. Any other tidbits on the band?
So what Taylor said is key. Striking is all about acceleration. When you do a typical weight lift, something without the bands, a barbell or dumbbell, the object is just to move from point A to point B. In that process, you move it and then you slow it down to the stopping point. This doesn't relate at all to striking. We want the power to occur at the end of the range of motion, right? So when you add an element like this, like the band or the chain, you're teaching your body to expect to be responsible to create greater force at the end of the range of motion. That's exactly what a strike is doing. So we use the bands and the chains to force that increased force towards the end of a joint's range of motion. We'll do the same thing with deadlifts and squats, again, happening at the very end of the range of motion where the most force occurs. That relates most closely to striking skills.
It helps you get that snap. And again, you know, if we're talking about punching, a punch happens from the ground up. So like what Hunter just said, we do it with deadlifts, we do it with squats, we do a lot of the speed training with the bands and with the chains. You want to hit it on each level, because if you miss one, you're missing a part of it. Like I said, a punch comes from the ground up. It starts with your foot, goes through your legs, through your hips, through your trunk rotation, and it ends at the very end here. So you got to do all of them. This is just one piece of the puzzle. We love it.